All right. This video is for the person that recognizes they need to do something about their financial circumstances, but they're just not sure how to get started. I'm going to be very, very direct with you on this video because it's the only way that we're going to be able to make the changes that we need to make. First and foremost, you have to recognize that nobody is coming to save you. And when you make peace with that, it's going to allow you to start taking the necessary steps that you need to take. When it comes down to it, you have to take ownership of your life. And what I mean by that is oftentimes, and I'm not saying this is you, I'm going to be real with you. A lot of times when I'm making these videos, I'm speaking to myself, okay? And I know for me, I spent a lot of my life blaming other people for where my life was at. I spent a lot of my life angry at my father because he was a heroin addict and he was in and out of incarceration and he exposed me to things that children should never be exposed to. That created a lot of resentment and it created a lot of blame. And it was easier for me to blame my life on him because it meant that he was the source of my problems. But guess what? The only person that could fix my problems was me. And by giving him the power of my problems, I was robbing myself of the opportunity to take control of my life. I say that, and I'm not, like, me and my dad are good. I love my dad. We talk very often. I've had to go through some major growth to be able to accept him for who he was, and it's all good. I'm using that as a point because a lot of us have had things that we've been through. Some people have been wronged in life, and I'm not making light of that. There are people that are sexually abused. There are people that have lost their parents. There are people that have lost their siblings. There are people that have went through horrendous things that nobody should ever have to go through. So I'm not making light of that. The truth is that all of us have something. The difference is some of us use that something as fuel, and some of us use that something as a reason to justify our circumstances. That's all I'm saying. I used to be the one justifying my circumstances. When I got to the point where I realized that nobody was coming to save me, I started to make different decisions. And now, as a father, as a husband, I have that responsibility on my shoulders that I happily carry. But I realize that I'm not just looking out for me, that I'm looking out for other people. And so it creates a sense of urgency. And when I think of it from that lens, and then I look at the world as a whole, and I see where things are heading, I know that this world that we live in has been designed in a way that makes it extremely hard for the average person to get ahead. And it starts with our school system. I can make a whole nother video on that. It starts with the school system and it carries on, and we're ingrained and beat down to ever aspire to become anything worthy of mention. And most of the people that you see that have success, they're kind of like outcasts in a way. They think different. People don't understand them. that people think that they're crazy. They're very unique in that regard. And I'm saying that because if you choose to go down this journey of taking control of your life, you better be prepared for people to think that you're different, for people to think that you're weird. People are going to think that you think that you're too good for them. It's not that. It's just that you're focused. And unfortunately, the people in your life that you want to cheer you on oftentimes are going to be the ones that put the most negative thoughts into your head. It's just the way it is. When they say your network is your net worth, or your net worth is your network, however that saying goes, it is true. Who you surround yourself will ultimately determine what your life looks like. And if you have a life surrounded with people that have limiting beliefs, or that want to play the pity party, or live a life of complaining and negativity and gossip and all of that stuff, guess what? That's going to be what your life consists of. And so you have to start putting yourself around different people. You have to start creating boundaries and eliminating things and not sharing things with people. Like half of the stuff I do, I don't talk about it. I don't tell people what I'm doing before I make my move, because I know that people are going to think I'm crazy. Starting this YouTube channel, do you know how many friends and family follow my channel? Not many. On my Instagram account, I have 25,000 followers, something like that. Do you know how many people there follow this channel? Not many. Because the conversations that I'm having, the things that I'm trying to inspire people to go and do, it's not normal. It's normal for me. It's normal for my friends, the people that I associate with. But to the average person, these aren't normal conversations. They're not willing to get beyond the pizza and beer conversation because it takes too much effort. And it's easier to live a life where we can push all of our problems on other people and blame the government and blame this president and blame our boss and all of that stuff. Or we could take the hard road and say, you know what? I'm in control. I'm going to do something about this, and I'm not waiting until tomorrow because I'm tired of where I'm at. And when you get to that point where you're tired of your shit, you will do something about it. Okay, so now you're ready. Great. Where do we start? We have to start by having an open and honest conversation with ourselves and taking a look at where we're at. We might have too much debt. We might have bad spending habits. We might have somebody in our life that I shouldn't say they won't allow us to do this, but because ultimately it's your decision. But we might have to evaluate our life and be open and honest about it. Yeah, I have horrible spending habits. Yes, I have an alcohol problem. Yes, I spend too much money on cigarettes. Yes, I blow my money on fast food. I'm overweight. Whatever your situation is, you have to be honest. Because that's the first part, is being honest about it, and then it's about taking action. The worst thing that we can do is have paralysis of the analysis and sit on the sidelines and try and come up with the perfect plan. The best time to start is not tomorrow and it's not yesterday, it's right now. It's saying, what can I do right now? And not saying, oh, you know what, I would start, but I don't have the money for it. I don't make enough money. I'm sure if we did an evaluation of your life, we could find some areas that you can trim some fat. I do it to myself very regularly. I just paused my Audible account. I was spending $15 a month on it and I wasn't using the credits. I called and I was like, yo, or I think I did online. I paused it for 90 days. That's $15 a month, and I think it might be $18 a month I was spending that is no longer going to the other team. I can take that $18 or $15 and I can go and invest it. How many times are you going through the fast food drive-through and spending money when you can go to the grocery store and spend less and make yourself a sandwich? We have to get open and honest about it if we want our circumstances to change. If you don't want to be honest about it, then don't expect your life to improve. It's as simple as that. I'm saying all of this as somebody, again, that's went through it. I understand it. And you're going to go through a couple of phases. And the first one is going to be confusion. You're not going to know where to start. You're not going to know what to do. But you know what? Sometimes the best experience is the part of taking action and learning in the moment. Not every investment that I made was the right decision. I've lost a lot of money, but I've learned through it. You can watch channels like this. You can find other people that are trying to do their best to educate others. Believe it or not, there are still good people out there. There's a lot of scammers out there, but there's still good people out there. Go through some of my older videos. If you're in debt, I have videos on how I handled that. If you're trying to eliminate some of your expenses, I have videos on that. If you're trying to find out what to get started and invest in, I have videos on that. Go through my videos. Use everything that I say. I'm not trying to gatekeep. What I want to do as I'm climbing up this ladder in my life is I want to place the ladder behind me for others to also climb up. And again, this video is meant not to put anybody down. It is ultimately a call to action. If you realize that things need to change in your life, then you're going to have to make some changes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What is holding you back? Is there anything that I can do to help? If you're somebody that's been through this and you've been on the other side of it, let me know in the comments, because oftentimes people think that it always applies to the other person. And what they don't realize is that people that have had success oftentimes have had to overcome some of the biggest obstacles in life. It wasn't easy. We all have our own thing, like I started the video with. We all have things that we've been through. It's just how you choose to deal with it. Anyways, that's all for this video. I hope the message found you well. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Donnie Joseph. On this channel, these are the kind of conversations that we have. I don't edit my videos. I just hit record and we keep it real. We talk about investing. We talk about crypto. We talk about wealth building, mindset, macroeconomics. So if any of that stuff interests you, subscribe to the channel, engage with the content, and we'll talk soon.